This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field and Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. The Blue Devils will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense drives out there to open this game. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. He keeps it on the design run, running with purpose.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Lewis. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's caught off the deflection. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking tackles. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Baker. The catch brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UNC.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Duke Blue Devils offense out there for their first possession. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matched up across with an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's delivered. Defense will make the stop, and will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's North Carolina in front, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. Look at the throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Blue Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where...
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Going to throw it forward on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Little. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. And they'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Nice grab. It's Little. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Looking for a gap. It's Hall. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And it's taken at the 25. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? To the air. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hands it off on the counter. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Baker. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. Looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Quarterback still with the football.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirky is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hall. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Blue Devils churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broken tackle. He's a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass complete on the crosser. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. First and goal, handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the ground, it's gone. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. Again, hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. You know,
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. And the Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 41. Hand off to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tailback with another carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their
touchdown, UNC. This quarterback on fire today. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead. The fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Little. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Quarterback drops back, launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24.
31-24.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Chewing clock with the running game. As the 1st down is still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, North Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
North Carolina, 38, Duke, 24.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Pass clock. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tar Heels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Back to throw. It's Baker. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And this time it's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have...
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Working clock with the ground game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.